Now on Coast TV News.
The radar is quiet now, just a few showers here and there. However, there is a chance of more showers later, possibly a thunderstorm or two. Not looking severe. I'll talk about the potential impacts of some storms and track cooler weather coming up.
Weather in other parts of our country wreaking havoc. We have a look at the intense weather and damage. New pedestrian safety and traffic measures could be coming to Rehoboth Beach. The changes you could be seeing and how to give your input. Newark Regional Transportation Center, no more why lawmakers decided to now name the center after Senator Tom Carper.
This is Coast TV News Today.
Good morning, everybody. It's Thursday, May 9th. I'm Paige Marley. Matt Pensick has the morning off. Thank you all so much for joining us on Coast TV News Today. We've all been eyeing this weather yesterday for great reasons. Today, not so great reasons, but maybe some good news. Bob, you've been tracking the potential for severe weather. It's looking like less and less chance that might happen.
Yes, in fact, I have dropped the first alert weather day alert page because it just does not look like it's going to happen. That said, we are looking at those bigger storms farther to the south, and this morning it's dry. We're just seeing some low to mid clouds and some patchy fog out there, so that's the main hazard this morning. Now, we do have a front to the north, draped to the north of us in northern Delaware. It's separating cooler air from warmer air to the south, and there are some showers developing to the west. No storms here, just some showers moving into Virginia. The big storms are across the Carolinas and into the Tennessee Valley. And with this big complex, I think that's going to choke off any kind of moisture or storms coming our way. We'll see showers, yes, but probably not any storms. We're looking at temperatures in the 50s and 60s, even 60s and lower 70s along the coast. And our winds eventually will turn to the east and will start to cool down. But this morning we're warming through the 60s to maybe lower 70s a little bit later this morning, and a few showers here and there, but then the easterly wind kicks in this afternoon and those temperatures start to cool through the 60s and 50s along the beaches. You'll need your jacket later today and to this evening as it does become pretty chilly and breezy. So on the UV index today, sponsored by Ocean City, it's only a 5, burn time around 30 to 40 minutes, so just exercise caution out there. But it gets a little more intense as we go through time now. It's still pretty in the medium range Friday, but then we're into the very high range Saturday, and then again on Monday. That's when you have to use the caution in the sun, the sunscreen, find the shade, limit time outdoors, especially late morning into early afternoon.
Will do, Bob. Thank you. Delmarva, not the only part of the country experiencing some bad weather. It's definitely worse in other parts of our country. Strong storms moved across northern Alabama Wednesday, leaving behind a path of damage. We're showing you on your screen right now a funnel cloud. Look a little close. It can be hard to see when the lightning isn't flashing. There were also reports of downed trees and power lines in several areas. This morning, DelDOT officials are reviewing input from the public workshop on Route 1's safety improvements that they hosted last night. The session addressed areas near the Indian River Inlet Bridge. It was last October. A 71-year-old man died there while biking. This workshop is part of the North Bethany Bicycle and Pedestrian Corridor Study. It'll explore new safety measures and assess existing ones. The agency is considering long and short-term solutions. And if you miss this workshop, there is an open public comment period on the proposed changes for the next 30 days. During the summertime, Rehoboth Beach, of course, packed with cars and people just looking to go to the beach. And the engineering group, the Rossi Group, they're testing out a few new pedestrian safety and traffic calming projects, specifically on King Charles Avenue. This includes new crosswalks on Stokely Street and sidewalk bump outs on Newcastle Street. It's all in the effort to slow people down.
A lot of people walk, a lot of people use cars, and we're trying to make sure that there are safe opportunities for people to get places on foot to maybe alleviate some of the traffic. So it is all part of safety management and traffic management and trying to provide options for people to get to where they want to go without using a car.
And throughout the summer, the Rossi Group will be testing out these projects, and they want input from the community. So you can scan the QR code that you'll find on polls, and you can share your thoughts on the project and what could be added. And if you want to fill out the King Charles Pilot Program survey, you can find the link to that survey under our article on our website. That's coasttv.com. The purpose of this survey is to evaluate the effectiveness of these temporary projects and help city officials determine whether these or something else to fix traffic should go there or anywhere else within the city limits. Long-term plans can be heard at a DelDOT workshop for the 5 Points intersection in Lewis. The focus of this open house is on the 5 Points transportation study. DelDOT says people attending this workshop will receive insight into the results of the 2023 study and the upcoming project schedule. A staff will also be available to discuss the study and answer any questions you may have. This event takes place June 11th. It's at Cape Henlopen High School in the cafeteria. Happening today, the Rehoboth Beach Planning Commission will be holding a special meeting to review the preliminary site plan for the new Bellhaven Hotel, the proposed hotel being considered to be built on Rehoboth Avenue. The proposal includes a 4-story, 92-room hotel with retail shops on the ground floor and a 94-vehicle underground parking garage. This meeting takes place at 2 p.m. Also happening today, the Lewis Open Space Subcommittee. They're meeting to define the term of open space. Right now, open space encompasses everything from trees to trails, even boat slips. The city wants to make this definition clearer for people to understand. Along with discussing the definition, the subcommittee will go over the requirements and use of an open space. The goal is to make open space centrally located and accessible to the public. Legislation to name the Newark Regional Transportation Center in honor of United States Senator Tom Carper was signed by Governor Carney. Carper, a longtime figure in Delaware politics, served the state as senator since 2001, following his tenure as governor. The renaming represents Carper's contributions to Delaware's infrastructure and transportation systems throughout his career. Longtime plans to fix the bridge in Fenwick Island, they are moving forward. The focus will be on the bridge replacement on Lighthouse Road in Fenwick Island. Attendees can view a presentation at 5 p.m. and participate in an open forum to discuss the project. This workshop is June 10th at Roxana Volunteer Fire Company. That will run from 4 to 7. The iconic Dolly sign at the Rehoboth Beach Museum began its transformation. Take a look at it. This included a fresh coat of vibrant orange paint, of course, and get this, new LED lighting to complement Rehoboth Avenue's street lamps. Funded by a former Lifeguards Family Foundation, the updated sign will light up from sunset until 10 p.m. every night. The well-loved Royal Treat sign, that was the old ice cream and breakfast shop that closed in 2022, that will also be installed inside the museum this week. Ocean City's proposed 2025 operating budget would cause the tax rate in town to decrease by 1 cent. There's a catch. A 3% pay increase for all town employees is also included in the budget for a cost of living adjustment. According to the Ocean City Mayor, Rick Meehan, this money will be coming from the general fund budget, which is property tax, some percentage of room tax, and other fees that are collected over the course of the year. One local in Ocean City thinks the increase is needed.
The cost of living down here is so high. Everything is elevated from gas to restaurants.
And the proposed 2025 budget still under review. Town Council had its first reading this past Monday. President Biden vowing that the U.S. will stop sending weapons to Israel if Prime Minister Netanyahu moves ahead with a planned ground offensive in Rafah. It's estimated over 1 million people currently sheltering there. NBC's Bree Jackson shows us the potential major move in U.S. policy towards this ongoing war.
As Israel's military prepares to launch an expected ground offensive in Rafah, President Biden is drawing a red line.
If they go into Rafah, I'm not supplying the weapons that have been used historically to deal with Rafah, to deal with the cities, to deal with that problem.
An Israeli official says there is deep frustration in the government over the president's decision. It's drawing mixed reaction on Capitol Hill.
I continue to express my concern to the administration that the delay of shipment of weapons to Israel is just another way of trying to tell an ally how to conduct the war. This is obviously an extremely challenging situation.
I believe that Israel and America have an ironclad relationship, and I have faith in what the Biden administration is doing.
The Biden administration continues to press for a ceasefire and for hostages to be released. Prime Minister Netanyahu has said Israeli forces would enter Rafah with or without a deal with Hamas. The people have all the power. Back here in the U.S., pro-Palestinian protesters are standing firm despite police clearing their encampment.
I stand here today to reiterate the student movement will not rest, no matter what we are faced with, until total divestment from the genocide and until the liberation of the Palestinian people.
With more than 1 million Palestinians sheltering in Rafah, a major attack there could be devastating. In Washington, Bree Jackson, NBC News.
The United States already halted a large shipment of offensive weapons to Israel last week. A senior administration official said that the shipment included heavy bombs. All of this as Biden plans to spend his weekend along the coast in Rehoboth Beach. We're just getting started in this hour of Coast TV News Today. Still ahead, a freeing feeling of relief after many people graduated from a program at the Food Bank of Delaware. We're telling you how one local organization got in on the action. And celebrating Latino leaders, we're telling you about a forum hosted by the Delaware Hispanic Commission. And a major Disney move, what was recently approved for Disneyland, that'll bring even more magic to the area. All that and more as Coast TV News Today continues.
Upgrade your roof. Whether it's metal roofing or shingles, Alpha Roofing and Siding is the pinnacle of protection and style, using premium materials that withholds any harsh conditions that are covered by a 50-year material warranty. Get free gutter guards with your new roof and 12 months no interest. Ask us how to save 30% with the federal tax credit on solar skylights. Call today for more details. Alpha Roofing and Siding, where protection comes first and setting the standard is our legacy.
At Bath by Spicer Brothers, we understand that safety is important when it comes to your shower. Our design experts prioritize your safety without compromising on style or comfort. Equipped with features like sturdy seats, strategically placed grab bars, non-slip floors with low thresholds for easy access, and adjustable shower wands. Right now, we're offering a complimentary, customized safety upgrade with factory-certified 5-star installation guaranteed. Plus, take advantage of no interest and no payments until 2026. Bath by Spicer Brothers, because you deserve the best.
Every day, Washington politicians let the border crisis continue and do nothing. They fail the American people. Open border Democrats and status quo Republicans are both to blame. We need common sense leaders with the guts to get it done.
Typical D.C. politicians play politics instead of solving the problem. As governor, we fought sanctuary cities. Enough is enough. Secure the border immediately. I'm Larry Hogan, and I approve this message. In the Senate, I'll fight to keep our communities safe.
16 years ago, we founded Community Bank Delaware with the goal of providing high-quality banking services to our local community. Here you meet with decision makers, people just like you who live in and love this community. We provide the newest banking technologies to our customers, supported by our local team of banking professionals. Our bank serves clients throughout Sussex County, and we continue to grow, all thanks to you. Community Bank Delaware, where community matters.
6:13 on a pretty nice Thursday morning. Sun's coming up, some scattered clouds. 58 in Laurel right now, not all that bad. 64 Georgetown, 59 Salisbury. Pretty warm in Bethany Beach at 70 and 65 right now in Lewis. We are looking at increasing clouds, so I think the sun's going bye-bye this morning with thickening clouds. We've got some showers too building into Virginia, so those will be building in, I think, a little later this morning with the big storms off to our south. I have dropped the first alert for us. I don't think we're looking at the threat for severe weather, but just keep an eye to the sky for showers as we go through the day. Here's your golf forecast. I have it in the fair category, mostly cloudy. Have the umbrella and the rain gear. Scattered showers on the golf course and elsewhere, and 72, but falling temperatures into the afternoon.
Thank you. Maintenance work coming to one of Lewis's most important roadways. The city saying crews will be working at the Savannah Road drawbridge. This work starts Tuesday, May 14th. The bridge will open up at 10 a.m. as needed. And more drawbridge maintenance, that's also been scheduled, this time in Rehoboth Beach. DelDOT says crews will work on the maintenance at the Rehoboth Avenue drawbridge beginning tomorrow. That work will begin right around 10 a.m. Disneyland about to get a whole lot bigger. Disney cleared a major hurdle that will allow it to expand the parks without acquiring any new land. Disney released the concept art for what the expansion of the theme parks in California could look like. Take a look at that. It looks incredible. Now the approval paves the way for Disney to add new attractions at both of its theme parks there. This will be the biggest project at Disneyland since the gates first opened in 1955. A new docuseries on Hulu is tracking the influence of Black Twitter. Black Twitter is a term that refers to following black people on Twitter, now known as X, and engaging in discussion. Black Twitter is mostly known for sharing memes and humorous videos, but that content often can revolve around topics important to African Americans and can include some serious conversations. The 3-part limited series debuts today on Hulu. Still ahead this morning, celebrating Latino leaders. We're showing you about a forum hosted by Delaware Hispanic Commission, how it impacted locals and inspired success.
And it's a picturesque sunrise right now in our tunnel and razor cam. Ooh, that's nice. And we've got clouds. Those clouds thicken up today. We will see some showers, so have the umbrella handy. Maybe a rumble of thunder this evening, but the chances of big storms are low, so that threat is much lower. More on that, plus a colder and wetter period heading into the weekend coming up in your forecast next.
Watch for the IG Burton First Alert Weather Jeep.
On Wednesday, May 15th, vote for your favorite chef at the 10th anniversary celebration Top Chef of the Culinary Coast event to benefit Meals on Wheels Lewis Rehoboth. The fun begins at 6 p.m. at Ivy and Dewey Beach, when you'll enjoy live music and feast on the area's best culinary creations and local spirits. Get your tickets online at mealsonwheelslr.org or call Meals on Wheels at 302-645-7449.
Meet the Compass Memory Care at the Lodge at Historic Lewis. From front door to back porch, every inch is thoughtfully and intentionally designed with your loved ones in mind. Our signature New Directions program combines proven methods of care with innovative and individualized approaches that engage and empower our residents every day. We're here to support our residents as well as their loved ones, because caring for those that are deeply forgetful is challenging. Schedule a personal tour of the Compass Memory Care today.
Make no mistake, America is being invaded. Biden's open border is flooding our cities with violent criminals and deadly drugs. Democrats put American families last, kicking our kids out of school to house illegals. The invasion must end. I'm Robin Ficker, and I approve this message. I'm running for Senate to secure the border. I'll stand with Trump, finish the wall, and deport criminal illegals to save our country.
The weather is brought to you by Spicer Brothers Construction. Born here to serve here. Are leaves and debris causing issues with your gutter? No need to risk climbing a shaky ladder ever again. We have the permanent solution. Gutter Helmet, America's #1 choice in gutter protection for over 40 years. Engineered to manage the heaviest of rainfalls, letting water flow freely. And the best part, never clean your gutters again, guaranteed. The lifetime warranty is transferable, so you can rest assured that you'll never have to replace your gutter helmet system. And right now, save 20% on your new gutters and Gutter Helmet. Call Gutter Helmet today for your free estimate.
It is 6:18 on our Thursday morning. Let's take a live look at Lewis right now. Checking out the scene in Lewis. That looks amazing, Bobbin. I think we're all pretty happy. Yeah, exactly. Take a picture. I think we're all happy to hear that you did take away the first alert weather day. So maybe a little bit of rain here or there, but nothing wild.
Yeah, nothing wild. We are looking at scattered showers. The reason I had the first alert weather day page was because the Storm Prediction Center had us in a slight risk of severe weather. But I've been looking at some of the weather charts, so to speak, and it just looks like all the storms to the south are stealing all the energy, and we should be okay as far as not seeing big storms here. We are looking at our temperature trend being mild today, then cooling down after today, 72, and then falling temperatures. And Friday, we don't get out of the 50s. In fact, 58 might be an optimistic high temperature. It's going to be raw. And then for the weekend, pretty chilly, low 60s, and then finally warming up as we head into your Monday. Right now, we're seeing a beautiful sunrise on the coast, but clouds are increasing from the west right now, but really nothing in the way of showers from Philly down to D.C. But west of there, that's where we're starting to see some showers. We have this front here. This will be sagging to the south and kind of hooking up with this moisture a little bit. We're seeing some showers, nothing in the way of storms now from Richmond up to Front Royal. The storms are across the Carolinas, heavy rain. They even had tornado warnings in South Carolina and some big storms moving through Tennessee, but these are moving to the south and east, and these typically choke off the moisture that tries to head up the coast and give us energy for storms. So I think we're just kind of getting the crumbs from this complex of storms, just seeing some showers as we go through time. Out the door, temperatures in the 50s and 60s, even 70 in Bethany Beach. 59 in Salisbury, Seaford 63. Winds will start to come in out of the northeast and eventually cool us down. Now, here's Futurecast. Here's one of our more aggressive models, and it has some of those showers this morning from time to time, maybe a heavier shower here and there late morning. Then as we head into the afternoon, lots of clouds, maybe a few breaks in the clouds as we go into mid-afternoon, and just mainly cloudy skies. But then this evening, we could see activity ramp up a little bit with more of a steady rain and maybe a steady to heavy rain at times by about 9:30, and then more of a widespread shower regime, maybe a rumble of thunder around 10:30. So I don't think we're out of the woods yet as far as thunderstorms go, but not seeing the severe weather. Here's Friday at 8:30. We are looking at mainly quiet conditions there. Then we move into Saturday, and I think much of the day should be dry with partly to mostly cloudy skies. And then we're looking at showers building in again. We're getting into this active flow and low pressure to our north. So that's going to be spinning in some showers on Sunday. Not the best news for Mom on Mother's Day as we're looking at rain and cooler temperatures, and those showers continue as we go into your Sunday evening. As far as rainfall amounts, not a lot of rain really the next few days. We're looking at a few hundreds to maybe a quarter of an inch, but that's about it. All that real heavy rain off to our south. Here's your Paul Davis Restoration Home Remodeling 7-day forecast. We're looking at 72 today with some of those showers, and then it's cooling down into the afternoon. You'll need the jacket this evening and especially into Friday. High of only 58, a raw day with showers, and then the weekend, dry Saturday, mix of sun and clouds, only 61. Look at those lows dipping into the 40s, getting chilly, and then Mother's Day Sunday, 62 with rain, and then warming up Monday. It seems to be the case a lot. 76, mostly sunny, mid-70s Tuesday and Wednesday with showers both of those days.
All right, Bob, thank you. More than 200 people gathered at the Modern Maturity Center in Dover Tuesday for the 2024 Latino Forum, hosted by the Delaware Hispanic Commission. This forum attracted influential Latino community leaders, public officials, political candidates, and other stakeholders who engaged in discussion on critical issues, all impacting the Latino community across Delaware. Our Telemundo Delmarva and Coast TV News reporter Ana Sofia was there as the event MC.
This platform, this type of events really allow us to come together and learn and support and really get the knowledge that we need to make the right decisions.
And the day featured 3 panel discussions on workforce development, education, and immigration. Coming up on Coast TV News today, freeing feeling of relief after graduation at the Milford Food Bank. We're telling you about the culinary and warehousing logistics training program that impacted one graduate. Don't go anywhere.
The UV Index Weather Report is sponsored by Ocean City Tourism. Somewhere to smile about.
Social Security and Medicare aren't just handed to us.
We've earned them. Hour by hour. Day by day.
Paycheck by paycheck.
They aren't plans. They're a promise.
Made to every American.
Every American.
And we're not going to let anyone
break it.
Break it.
Break it.
Neither will I.
And you can consider that a promise too. David Trone will stand up to Republicans looking to strip the safety net seniors depend on. And there's no backing down.
I'm David Trone, and I approve this message.
Homewell's mission is to bring joy, companionship, and a helping hand into the lives of those we serve. Become a Homewell hero today.
I'm a Homewell hero because I transform routine care into meaningful connections.
Offering full benefits, weekly pay, holiday pay, and PTO.
As a Homewell hero, I'm rewarded for my hard work.
Our mentor program gives you help on the job, teaching you to be a problem solver.
Join us at homewellcares.com and be the hero that someone needs today.
Come home to Crawl Street Tavern, where everyone's a local. Home to the Crawl Daddy Light Craft Beer. Start your day off right with breakfast classics. Indulge in your favorite pub grub, amazing wings, and killer crab cakes. Live music every weekend. Located on Waikamago Street, just steps away from the Ocean City Boardwalk. Open every day starting at 8 a.m.
Not happy with your utility bill? Help save energy by replacing your outdated, inefficient windows. At Spicer Brothers, we install new replacement windows and new construction series windows, built for extreme weather and high energy efficiency. And quality installation is just as important as the window itself.
And you can have peace of mind on your new windows with the Spicer Brothers Platinum Plus lifetime warranty.
And right now, buy 2 windows and get 1 free. Plus, no interest and no payments for 18 months. Spicer Brothers, because you deserve the best.
We all know life doesn't always go as planned. Different things can become stumbling blocks right in front of you. But one program at the Delaware Food Bank in Milford is giving people the training they need to better their lives. Wednesday, 6 people graduated from the Culinary and Warehousing Logistics Training Program. Everyone in this program has faced some kind of challenge. In an effort to help this program thrive, the chef Joey Schilling Memorial Foundation awards a scholarship. Schilling was 30 years old when he unexpectedly died in September of 2022 due to heart-related complications from a stem cell transplant. Now his father, John Schilling, runs the foundation in his honor, and he sees what a difference this program makes.
They get in the kitchen, they get to create something, and it really takes their mind off that and really helps them just become a better person, and they develop this tremendous skill. They can become anything they want.
And a big message from this event was betting on yourself, working hard, and getting even a helping hand when needed is a recipe for success that can benefit our whole community. We're going to bring back in First Alert meteorologist Bob Trahi. Bob, yesterday I bet a lot of people were on the beach. I'm a little jealous I wasn't. Today, maybe a walk on the beach. I couldn't imagine anyone like swimming, I don't know, tanning even. Yeah.
You know, water temperatures page upper 50s and low 60s. That's still pretty nippy. And yesterday, that was tolerable because we had air temperatures into the 80s. Yesterday was fantastic. Today, well, it's going downhill a little bit. Some morning sunshine for Fenwick Island and Ocean City, but then clouding up during the day. We're in the 60s, mid-60s at noon Fenwick Island and cooling down for you, and only lower 60s pretty much as we go through the day in Ocean City. Lewis and Rehoboth, any morning sun quickly fading behind clouds and seeing some showers and temperatures falling through the 60s. On the Bayside in Cambridge, we're in the mid-60s, close to 70 today. Some sun this morning, maybe a stray shower or two. And Chrisfield, I think we could also see a few showers and temperatures in the low 70s for you. Then everybody's cooling off Friday into the weekend. And yeah, more rain in the forecast, even for Mom on Mother's Day. I'll talk about that more coming up in a few minutes.
All right, Bob, thanks. Also coming up after the break, a vote for House Speaker to vacate the position failed after an overwhelming support to deny that motion. We're telling you who sparked the vote and what could happen now. And asking for asylum, we're telling you about the expected new rule that could impact migrants seeking asylum in the U.S. And it was a packed house at a DelDOT meeting about biking in Bethany Beach. We're going to tell you about the proposed changes to the area aimed at increasing safety. CoastTV News Today will be right back.
Welcome to Bella Terra, where something new is always in bloom. Explore our 20 greenhouses filled with thousands of plants, from exotic tropicals to beloved natives. Our knowledgeable staff with over 50 years of experience are here to help you take your garden to the next level. Conveniently located off Route 16 between Milton and Ellendale, Bella Terra is your destination for fun-filled gardening adventures. Check us out on our website and follow us on Facebook and Instagram. See you soon at Bella Terra Landscapes and Garden Center.
Whatever your struggle, there's hope. Call Homes for Hope to schedule your same-day appointment.
Turn your dreams of a perfect kitchen into reality with That Cabinet Store, where a dedicated team of designers will bring your vision to life. Whether it's traditional or European, kitchen design is our specialty. And we can get your fully customized kitchen cabinets installed in as little as 4 weeks, semi-custom in 10 days. And if you're looking for new countertops, we offer quality in-house fabricated countertops. Dream today, designs for tomorrow at That Cabinet Store, located with Matt the Carpet Guy in Selbyville and Salisbury.
Oh, porches.
Hello, aren't you the guy I see on TV, the porch protection guy?
Yeah, I would
So they're
say.
made of marine grade materials that last for years?
Yeah, I would
And
go-
they say I could use my porch all year round?
I think
And
so.
they keep the dirt, pollen, and rain and wind out?
And
And the
so-
custom made right here locally?
They are.
I got to run, but it was really nice talking to you.
Well, it was nice talking to you too.
Call or visit porchprotection.com for your free quote.
Now on Coast TV News.
Some glimpses of sun this morning, otherwise clouding up, and showers to the west will build in through the day. Not expecting anything in the way of severe weather, but cooling down and showers into the weekend. I'll have much more in your forecast coming up.
Dangerous weather leaving a path of destruction in other parts of our country. Some storms even turning deadly. President Biden under pressure to take action on the border with a new rule that could tighten immigration. And the House Speaker stays for now. Details on the vote to oust Speaker Mike Johnson.
This is Coast TV News Today.
It is 6:30 on your Thursday morning. Good morning, everyone. I'm Paige Marley. Thank you for joining us as we continue on Coast TV News Today. We're going to bring back in First Alert meteorologist because all eyes have been on weather this morning, Bob. A lot of us wanting what we had yesterday, but we don't always get what we want.
Reminds me of a song from the Rolling Stones, Paige. You can't always get what you want. No, yesterday was fantastic. We had those 80s. And originally, earlier, I had a first alert day for today for the potential severe weather. Now that looks like that has gone away. As we're seeing some clouds this morning and a beautiful sunrise, but clouds are a little thicker back to the west right now, even some showers developing through Virginia. We've got a front to the north. That will sag to the south and kind of hook up with these showers. So we will see those rain showers through the morning. But the heavier activity across the Tennessee Valley and the Carolinas. So this big complex of storms is kind of robbing the moisture from lifting to the north and giving us that severe threat. So I think we're okay there. As far as temperatures go, we're in the 50s and 60s. You still need the umbrella out the door, and upper 60s along the coast. Winds are going to start to come out of the northeast and cool us down. So this morning, clouds are thickening up, and the warmest temperatures probably late this morning, 60s and low 70s, and then falling into the afternoon, especially into the evening as an easterly wind kicks up, and a few showers from time to time. I think a better chance of showers through the overnight. For your ferry ride forecast, we're looking at temperatures primarily in the 60s. Bring the raincoat just in case for a few showers a little bit later on, and big cool down into the evening as the winds pick up from the east.
Thank you, Bob. We're seeing bad weather across other parts of our country this week. At least one tornado has been reported in Tennessee as strong storms are moving through the area. At least one person has died as the result of storms. Several others are injured. Some cleanup efforts are underway. Many people needing to use chainsaws to cut through the trees that have come down, trampling homes, blocking roadways. Several homes and businesses were damaged or destroyed, and thousands are without power. It was a packed house to talk about safety along the Bethany Beach side of Route 1, and last night, DelDOT hosted a public workshop to review some ideas on how to make the 4-mile stretch between the Indian River Inlet and the Bethany Beach safer for people on bikes. Now, that particular portion of Route 1, it's seen its fair share of crashes, some of those even deadly. Coast TV's Charles Reinert shows us how DelDOT's working on new plans so that hopefully everyone makes it home okay.
Biking along Route 1 is a common sight this time of year, and now DelDOT is looking to change the way you pedal around.
This is an opportunity for the public to come out and really have a chance to review what those proposed improvements would look like.
The state agency hosted a public workshop Wednesday night to show off their plans on how to make Route 1 north of Bethany Beach safer. That specific part of Coastal Highway has seen numerous crashes and deadly collisions with people on bikes. DelDOT's C.R. McLeod says this stretch of the road has been on the state's radar for a while.
This is really a chance to look at improvements that can help address those issues and make sure that we are really accommodating pedestrian and bicycle traffic as safely as possible.
In the short term, DelDOT wants to add flashing signs and lights to help people cross the street on foot. Longer-term solutions include new bike paths, barriers, and speed limit reductions. Seth Hamid, founder of the Coalition for a Safer North Bethany, says he's seen how dangerous it can get, and he's hoping for changes sooner than later.
It's going to save lives. There's nothing more important than that, right? And it doesn't matter whose life you save, whether it's somebody from Virginia or Maryland or Pennsylvania or Delaware. All lives are at risk here.
Some of those new flashing signs will be installed this fall, but some of the bigger ideas, like that new bike path, are still in the conceptual stage. It's all in an effort to make getting around safer and easier for everyone. There is an open public comment period on these proposed changes for the next 30 days, so if you couldn't make it out to the meeting on Wednesday night, you can still give DelDOT your input. I'm Charles Reinert in Bethany Beach, CoastTV News.
And looking ahead, DelDOT will be hosting an online Q&A session for this study. That's happening Monday, May 20th at 5 p.m. There will also be another public workshop in the works for this fall. According to DelDOT, the workshop will present the preferred biking alternatives to the community. And this brings us to our CoastTV poll. We're asking you, what should be the focus of Route 1? 72% of you voted for safety. Safety should be the focus. 2% of you said easier business access should be the focus. And then 26% of you said alternate routes should be your focus for Route 1. Whatever you're feeling, go ahead and vote. You can do that by going to coasttv.com or our mobile app. Happening today, Rehoboth Beach Planning Commission holding a special meeting to review the preliminary site plans for the new Bellhaven Hotel. This proposed hotel is being considered to be built on Rehoboth Avenue. The proposal includes a 4-story, 92-room hotel with retail shops on the ground floor and a 94-vehicle underground parking garage. This meeting takes place at 2 p.m. Also happening today, Milton looking for ways to tackle affordable housing. Town Council will be meeting to review information provided by the Delaware State Housing Authority and Sussex County Planning and Zoning. It's regarding affordable housing working and how Milton might begin to implement it. Some long-term plans can be heard at a DelDOT workshop for the 5 Points intersection in Lewis. The focus of this open house is on the 5 Points transportation study. DelDOT says people attending this workshop will receive some insight into the results of the 2023 study and the upcoming project schedules. A staff member will also be available to discuss the study and answer any questions you may have. This event takes place June 11th. It's at Cape Henlopen High School cafeteria. The iconic Dolly sign at the Rehoboth Beach Museum began a transformation, of course, getting a fresh coat of that vibrant orange paint and new LED lighting. That's to complement Rehoboth Avenue's street lamps. Funded by a former Lifeguards Family Foundation, this updated sign will light up from sunset until 10 p.m. each night. And the well-loved Royal Treat sign, that was the old ice cream and breakfast shop that closed in 2022, that's also being installed inside the museum this week. Today, the Biden administration is expected to unveil a way to tighten U.S. immigration systems. A rule change will soon enter a public comment period, according to sources. Its goal is to let immigration officials quickly deny asylum claims for migrants who are ineligible for that protection. President Biden under immense pressure to take executive action on our border security. Georgia Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene made a motion on the House floor Wednesday to oust Speaker Mike Johnson from his position. Greene motioned to vacate the speakership as privileged, meaning that the House had 2 legislative days to vote. Representatives voted to table Greene's motion to vacate the Speaker's chair. Former President Donald Trump's youngest son, Barron Trump, has been chosen as a large delegate for Florida at the Republican National Convention. 18-year-old Barron joined several other family members, including Donald Trump Jr., Eric Trump, and Tiffany Trump. They were also selected. Trump's longtime friend and luxury real estate developer, Steve Witkoff, along with Trump ally Sergio Gore, are also listed as delegates. We still have a lot more news to get to this morning, so don't go anywhere. Coming up, right whale warning. We're telling you where boaters need to slow down as right whales have been detected in the area. And Stephen Decatur hoping to swing for their second Bayside title in 3 years. We're showing you their game against the Colonel Richardson. Stay with us on Coast TV News Today.
I knew the victim. You're compromised. I'm going to take the lead. You are wrong. Step down. I'm looking to win.
My sister's been missing for a long time.
I found 6 other missing girls. I'm catching this guy.
I went back in with Emery.
You're a person of interest in a homicide.
What do you think's going to happen when they find out he's my brother?
Law & Order Thursday, tonight on NBC and Peacock. At BSD, we're here to serve you, our client. But did you know all that BSD has to offer? Everything for the inside and outside of your home. Decking, siding, trim, stairs, railings, hurricane shutters, kitchen and baths. And we install. As your local Anderson Diamond dealer, we also offer full service on all your Anderson products. Because Anderson backs their product with the best warranty in the industry. Visit one of our showrooms today and we'll show you all we have to offer.
Our soldiers are heroes who protect our country. But when they come home, it's up to us to help our heroes. Now, during FH First Spring Into Giving campaign, for every $29 cooling system tune-up we perform, we'll donate that amount directly to Wounded Warrior Project. FH Fur Plumbing, Heating, Air Conditioning, and Electrical. Call 877-CALL-FUR or visit FHFur.com to schedule your $29 cooling system tune-up. And use hashtag Spring Into Giving to share how you're giving back.
Surface Solutions is a different kind of paving company. We believe that our reputation is more important than how much money we make. If we take care of our customers and ensure they have the best experience possible, financial success will find us. In our business, every job's not profitable, but we understand that going in. Your project will be done the right way no matter the outcome for us. It's all about doing the right thing, even when no one is looking. My best days are when we start with a customer and end with a new friend.
6:40 on this not so bad Thursday morning. Boardwalk Plaza Cam, blue skies, a few clouds. Winds have shifted to the northeast as a cold front is moving through. 65 in Rehoboth, 64 in Lewis, upper 50s, Del Mar and Salisbury right now. And the winds are picking up from the northeast as the front is pushing through. We are seeing clouds increasing right now, and that cold front continues to move from north to south across the area. And there it is right near the state line of Delaware and Maryland. And along that front, we've got showers farther to the west in Virginia, and some of those will be sneaking in a little bit later on. The big activity, the heavy storms, well to our south and west. So I think we're okay as far as storms go. And as far as golfing goes, not bad, fair. Have the raincoat. We're looking at some showers, mostly cloudy, and 72. Remember to call the CoastTV First Alert weather phone. It's free, 443-880-9100, sponsored by Baird Mendalis, Brockstead, and Federico.
You're a Millsboro voter, you'll want to listen to this. Candidates for the town's election must file by May 15th at 4:30 p.m. Absentee voting, that begins May 20th at Town Hall. The election is taking place June 8th. And remember, absentee applications are due by 7 p.m. the day before the election. Right whales, they're known for being one of the most endangered whale species, have recently been spotted off the coast of Ocean City. So in response, a slow zone has been established to protect these whales. It's effective until May 22nd. The zone requires boaters to reduce their speed to 10 knots or less when traveling through the designated area east of Ocean City.
The Delmarva Sports Network from the Wawa Studios.
Colonel Richardson Baseball was looking to win their first Bayside title in 4 years while facing a Stephen Decatur squad that lifted the trophy 2 years ago. Kayla Santiago and Luke Milai take us to the action.
Arthur Purdue Stadium, home of the Bayside Championship, where Stephen Decatur comes out on top with Colonel Richardson 13-4. They say defense wins championships. Well, for Stephen Decatur, that definitely beamed true tonight. Yes, their offense did put up 13 runs, but a lot of it had to do with how stellar their defense and base running was. We're going to see it right here. You think they get caught? Well, Brogan Eastlack says, I'm going to sneak up right behind you and score the first run of the game. And Chung making a big play there once again, snagging and robbing the run, and then more action from Stephen Decatur. And this is when they were able to start rolling here in the fifth inning.
Yeah, they really just started to put bats on the ball. Not every ball was really that hard hit, but they just had such opportunistic hitting, putting balls into the outfield when they had guys on base, and then obviously some powerful swings as well were in there.
Lucas Loring able to get the 2-run single, and then Ryder Swanson coming in, really just breaking this game open. And then Colonel Richardson, this is where they would actually take their opportunity and said, okay, well, we're able to hit off right now. Let's score some runs. That would be an E3, and then Colonel Richardson would score their first run of the game. But it was a little bit too late because we talked about it in the broadcast. The one thing Stephen Decatur needed to do in the top of the seventh was go up and go up big so Colonel didn't have a chance, and that's exactly what they did. So the Seahawks, they're your Bayside champions. 13-4 your final score. A big congratulations to Stephen Decatur.
That'll do it for sports. Have a great day.
Have you had a rough week? Well, we can cheer you up with a weekly dose of local good news from Coast TV with some personal features, fun things to do each weekend, and more. So lighten up your week by subscribing to the Coast TV Feel Good Friday newsletter. You can sign up for free at coasttv.com/sign up. You'll get your weekly dose of joy directly to your inbox. Here's what's coming up today at 4 on Coast Life. Calling all book and horror fans, we have the perfect scary book club for you to join. and family drama, we're here to help. As always, every Thursday, we are spilling the tea. All that and more today at 4 on Coast Life.
Scary books are always fun as long as the lights are on. All right, we've got some light out there. We're seeing the sunrise. Clouds as well increasing in Laurel. We're going to see showers developing later on. The threat for severe weather is pretty much gone, and we're looking at cooler and wetter conditions heading into the weekend. Looking a little wet for Mother's Day. Sorry, Mom. I'll have your forecast on Futurecast coming up in 2 minutes. Stay tuned.
Coast TV and the First Alert Weather Team. Your safety, our commitment.
Hi, I just had to tell you Valley Casino has partnered with Bet Rivers in Delaware.
We've got lots and lots of exciting slots and table games to play.
With really fast payouts and a rewards program you'll love!
Plus, with award-winning customer service, the excitement never stops.
Is this awkward?
So get ready, casino fans. And Brittany. Bet Rivers and Valley Casino, together in Delaware. Download the app today.
Lupo Italian Kitchen in downtown Rehoboth Beach has been serving award-winning Italian food since 2008. Located inside the Hotel Rehoboth, Lupo serves traditional and coastal Italian cuisine, pairing Mediterranean flavors with fresh seafood and local produce. Lupo has an extensive all-Italian wine list, monthly wine dinners, and a friendly and knowledgeable staff. Popular dishes include chicken parmesan, lobster bucatini, and veal meatballs. Lupo Italian Kitchen on Rehoboth Avenue, serving happy hour daily and open 7 days a week. See you soon.
On Wednesday, May 15th, vote for your favorite chef at the 10th anniversary celebration Top Chef of the Culinary Coast event to benefit Meals on Wheels Lewis Rehoboth. The fun begins at 6 p.m. at Ivy and Dewey Beach, when you'll enjoy live music and feast on the area's best culinary creations and local spirits. Get your tickets online at mealsonwheelslr.org or call Meals on Wheels at 302-645-7449.
Weather brought to you by Coastal Comfort Heating and Air Conditioning, dedicated to excellence in Delaware and Maryland.
At Coastal Comfort, we know there's no place like home. That's why we're committed to ensuring total comfort for a totally happy home. As a premier Carrier Factory authorized dealer, we're dedicated to providing reliable service and the best savings. Like now, through the end of May, with purchase of a qualified Carrier system, you can instantly receive up to $1,900 off. You could also qualify for up to $2,000 in federal tax credit. Coastal Comfort, a Carrier Factory authorized dealer serving Maryland and Delaware. Carrier, turn to the experts.
It's now 6:46 on your Thursday. We are going to take a live look from above at Laurel, and sun's on its way up. But Bob, you told us we could see some scattered showers, and that makes sense. We see the clouds right there.
Yep, and we're seeing the clouds, Paige, and we're seeing some blue skies as well. So if you want the sun, we're going to see it in the morning, and then it's going to be fading away behind clouds. And then earlier, the first hour, I had us in a first alert weather day, and now we've dropped that because it looks like the threat for severe weather is pretty much gone. But we are looking at showers, and right now we're looking at some clouds out there beginning to increase. Beautiful sunrise across the area with thickening clouds back to the west. We have a front that's been dropping to the south in the form of a cold front, so the cold air is lagging behind it a little bit. We'll warm up a little bit this morning, and then temperatures drop into the afternoon. But along this front, we're seeing showers developing back to the west near Richmond, Virginia, Charlottesville, west of D.C. right now. So some of these showers will work in as we go into the next couple of hours. Not thunderstorms. Those are across the Tennessee Valley and into the Carolinas. They've had tornado warnings. They've got severe thunderstorm watches and tornado watches across Georgia. So that's where the rough weather is. And typically when you see complexes of storms like this, it tends to rob the moisture farther north, kind of chokes it off. So we just see kind of the leftovers like we're seeing now with all this activity going to our south. So that's what we like to see as we're seeing these clusters of storms moving through. But to the north of this front, it's cooler air, and that will be building in for the weekend. Right now, 50s and 60s out the door, so you definitely need the windbreaker and pack the raincoat as well, as the winds are starting to pick up out of the northeast behind that cold front. And this is one of our more aggressive models that has the clouds increasing and some showers by mid-morning around Del Mar and Long Neck and Rehoboth around 11 a.m., Fenwick Island. So we'll see the clouds, some scattered showers through noon, and maybe a few peaks of sun into the afternoon, but cooling down from the 60s into the 50s. Then another round of showers, maybe a little heavier into the evening. Key more a lot of rumble of thunder, but not expecting severe weather with these through the overnight. And as we go through time into the upcoming weekend, I think Saturday is looking partly to mostly cloudy. Should be dry for those outdoor chores. And then Sunday, I know it's Mother's Day, but looks like the rain builds back in. It looks like kind of a raw day with temperatures only into the 60s. So definitely need to do the indoor brunch. I think most of our Mother's Day brunches are indoors as we're looking at unsettled weather there. Not a lot of rain the next few days. We're looking at a few hundreds, maybe up to about 0.2 of an inch of rain. We're picking up a little more into the weekend, so no flooding concerns. Here's your Paul Davis 7-day forecast. 72 today, sun this morning, and then showers increasing, and then a cool down begins tonight. Temperatures in the low 50s. Friday, only 58. That's optimistic for the high, as we'll see showers. A very raw day, and then the weekend's cool with highs only in the low 60s, partly cloudy Saturday. Showers on Sunday. Look at those overnight lows in the 40s beginning Saturday morning right through Monday morning, so probably have to kick on the heat. And then next week, the warmth is back, and then Monday, of course, seems like Mondays are always nice. 76 there. Showers Tuesday, a better chance of rain by Wednesday.
All right, Bob, it's fine. On this morning, Dr. David Tam, the CEO of BB Healthcare, shared his experience after suffering a stroke. According to his op-ed, he first ignored his symptoms, but then he sought out help at his hospital, where the stroke protocol was set up, and it led to a quick diagnosis and treatment. Tam says he recovered fully after being observed at another hospital and returned to work. Dr. Tam wrote that he shared his story to highlight how important it is to act fast when stroke symptoms appear, especially during National Stroke Awareness Month. Time is now 6:50. It's time to check in with our coastal pet of the day. Today's coastal pet of the day doing something that we should all be doing this week, cuddling up, maybe staying away from the rain. On your screen is Cookie, who's wasting no time relaxing with a nice warm blanket. As you can see, Cookie loves to just constantly rearrange them until he gets comfortable. Makes sense to me. Cookie was submitted to us by Jody and Fred in Milton. We want to see all of your adorable pets on Delmarva. Keep sending us those photos. We love to see them. You can scan that QR code on your screen and then submit pictures to CoastTV News. And then, of course, watch weekdays from 5 to 7 to see all the pets we feature.
We're seeing sunshine this morning on the beaches, but it's not going to be sticking around very long with clouds increasing, but a beautiful morning on the beach. Rehoboth 64 degrees. We're clouding it up, but we will see showers developing today. It warms up a bit and then falling temperatures, especially Friday into the weekend with more rain chances. I'll have your 10-day forecast coming up next.
Looking for fitness that fits your budget? Join Planet Fitness now through May 10th. Save big when you join the judgment-free zone for just $1 down, $10 a month. Cancel anytime. That's right. We've dropped our enrollment fee to just $1, so it's easy to start getting that big fitness energy. Never intimidating. Always free fitness training, equipment for every workout, and most clubs open 24 hours, so you can get in, get energized, and get going. Join today for just $1 down, $10 a month. Cancel anytime. Hurry. Deal ends Friday, May 10th.
Taylor Oil Company leads a family of services offering energy solutions to Delmarva since 1927. Summer heat can be taxing on cooling systems. Now is the time to look into savings offered by the latest energy-efficient heat pumps and air conditioning systems. E.T. Travis can recommend the best solution for your needs with just the right system for your home or business. The Taylor Oil family of services. One number for all your energy needs. Call 410-749-2151. Day or night, our service never sleeps.
Every day, Washington politicians let the border crisis continue and do nothing. They fail the American people. Open border Democrats and status quo Republicans are both to blame. We need common sense leaders with the guts to get it done.
Typical D.C. politicians play politics instead of solving the problem. As governor, we fought sanctuary cities. Enough is enough. Secure the border immediately. I'm Larry Hogan, and I approve this message. In the Senate, I'll fight to keep our communities safe.
Nearly 30 years ago, Mediacom was founded on a powerful idea: bring cutting-edge broadband to underserved communities. From coast to coast, we connected 850,000 miles of fiber. Our team broke speed barriers, delivered 1 gig speeds to every customer, has led the way in developing a 10G platform, and now with Mediacom Mobile is offering the fastest, most reliable network on the go. Mediacom. Decades of dedication, decades of delivery, decades ahead.
Spring is fading fast. No more waiting. It's time to get the deck of your dreams started. Paul Davis will design, build, or resurface any size deck with the highest quality materials.
Our AZAC decks are scratch, fade, and insect resistant with a lifetime warranty. We'll bring the showroom to you, provide you same-day estimates, handle permitting, and guide you through the HOA approvals.
Save big. Enjoy 20% off, plus snag an outdoor double swing chair free when you invest in your new deck now through May 31st. Call Paul Davis for a free estimate.
It's now 6:54. It's time for some things you need to know before you go. Legislation to name the Newark Regional Transportation Center in honor of Senator Tom Carper was signed by Governor Carney. Carper, a longtime figure in Delaware politics, has served the state as a senator since 2001 following his tenure as governor. The renaming represents Carper's contributions to Delaware's infrastructure and transportation systems throughout his career. Today, the Biden administration is expected to unveil a way to tighten the U.S. immigration system. A rule change will soon enter a public comment period, according to sources. The goal is to let immigration officials quickly deny asylum claims from migrants who are ineligible for protection. President Joe Biden under immense pressure now to take executive action on border security. Georgia Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene made a motion on the House floor on Wednesday to oust Speaker Mike Johnson from his position. Greene motioned to vacate the speakership as privileged, meaning the House had 2 legislative days to vote. Representatives voted to table Greene's motion to vacate the speaker's chair. Right whales, they're known for being one of the most endangered whale species, have recently been spotted off the coast of Ocean City. In response, a slow zone has been established to protect the whales, effective until May 22nd. This zone requires boaters to reduce their speed to 10 knots or less when traveling through the designated area east of Ocean City. Some cool news for you here. A new telescope image shows what looks like a ghostly hand reaching across the universe towards a defenseless spiral galaxy. It's actually being nicknamed God's Hand. Look at that. Ooh, it's about 1,300 light years away from our Earth in our Milky Way galaxy. The dark energy camera mounted on a telescope in Chile captured this stunning image. It shows a rarely seen cosmic phenomenon known as cometary globule, which is a type of dark nebula. Astronomers still don't understand how that comes to exist in such a distinctive structure. Is that creepy or cool, Bob? I don't know.
I think that is amazing.
Yeah, that's incredible.
Yeah.
And to go the speed of light.
Yeah.
For 1,300 years.
Ooh. It'd take us a while.
To get there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard to wrap your brain around that.
I still don't understand it.
You're going really fast for 1,300 years, like lightning quick, and then you're going a long time. Yeah, so
Interesting.
It's far away. Let's put it that way. It is way out there.
Well
Let's
said.
get closer to Earth Day to talk about a beautiful sunrise. We've got sun for the next couple of hours, and then we start to see clouds increasing, and temperatures warmest late morning, low 70s, and then they start falling from noon into the afternoon, where we could still see some showers. More of those showers through the evening hours. Not expecting anything in the way of severe weather. Paul Davis 10-day forecast. Friday is a raw day. Temperatures in the mid to upper 50s. I'm going 58. That might be tops with the rain. And then Saturday's cool, 61. Overnight lows in the 40s, pretty chilly. And sorry for Mom on Mother's Day, not the best day. Showers and 62. But then Monday is nice. Of course, it always seems Monday's nice, 76. More showers Tuesday and Wednesday. At least it warms up into the mid 70s next week. Dry Thursday and Friday. And maybe more showers by next weekend and mid 70s, Paige.
All right, Bob, thank you so much. And thank you all for joining us on Coast TV News today. Don't forget that today's show is next at 7, and then we'll be back with Coast TV Midday at 11, so stick around. And of course, for more news and coverage you can count on, you can always download the Coast TV News and weather apps. Have a great Thursday morning, everyone.